But with your vote in these caucuses, we're going to finish the job once and for all. We're going to do things, and we're going to make history. Look, this is the greatest movement of all time. Make America great again. You know, we had a great election in 2016. We did much better in 2020. We got many millions more votes. We did, you know, I tell people, what was the difference? They said, well, we did much better in 2020. We got millions of more votes. I was told that if we got the same 63, and McLaughlin, who's here someplace, John McLaughlin, if he's around, come on up, John, you can talk about it. I'm sure he didn't expect this, but he's a great pollster, considered, you know, one of the true greats ever. And he said, sir, if you get 63 million votes, the same as we got in 2016, there's no way you can be beaten. So we got 75 million votes, but we got, that's what they say, but we got much more than that. That's what they say. So we got millions and millions more votes, and then they said, oh, we just lost by just a tiny bit, these people. And think of it, all those people are dead in Ukraine. It would have never happened. Dead in Israel would have never happened. Israel would have never been attacked. Ukraine would have never been attacked. We wouldn't have had inflation. China wouldn't be looking at Taiwan. They're thirsting for Taiwan. They wouldn't be thinking about it. North Korea was happy with me, and they're not happy right now. Together, we fought long and hard to rescue the Republican Party from the likes of Mitt Romney, Karl Rove, Paul Ryan, right? The wheelchair over the cliff, right? Paul Ryan, the wheelchair over the cliff. He was great. And there's no chance we're going to let them claw their way back into power with the establishment pawns like Ron DeSanctimonious and Nikki Haley. Or even worse, Joe Biden. Joe Biden is the worst. He's the worst president, he's the most corrupt president, and he's the most incompetent president. Other than that, I think he's doing quite a good job. Quite good. He's doing quite a good job, right? He's the most incompetent president we've ever had. And I say it, you could take the 10 worst presidents in history, add them up together, and they haven't done the damage to this country that this guy has done. Our country is dying, and this is no time to waste your vote on another establishment career politician. And, you know, look, I say we have a very big lead over these people, but you just can't take a chance. You don't know. I mean, it's elections, and a lot of things happen with elections. We learned that. But they're not going to be able to carry the water, and there's a bad seat. You know, when you get people in, how about Nikki? She'd go, I would never run against our president. He's the greatest president. He did a great job. He was a great president. I would never run. This goes on for 2 years, you know, I'd never run against the president. Then one day I heard she's having a news conference. I'm going to be running for the presidency. She doesn't have what it takes. I will tell you that. I know her very well. Unlike every other candidate in this race with me, you know that in your heart, I am the only one that puts America first. I put America first, and with God's help, I will get the job done like I did before. A vote for Donald Trump in the caucuses is a vote to secure our border. It's a vote to stop the invasion. It's an invasion on our southern border. It's a vote to rescue our economy. It's a vote to reclaim our democracy from crooked Joe Biden and his criminal thugs that work with him. It's horrible. The people that work with him are horrible. What they've done with the election, I mean, I got more indictments than Al Capone. Did you ever hear of Al Capone? It's true. Alphonse Capone, the great Alphonse Capone. He was so nasty that if he had dinner with Mike Lindell and Mike smiled, that beautiful smile he's got, Al might think that it was a mocking type smile. Mike would be dead tomorrow morning. Nobody would know. Mike, it would be so painful. He's not into that. But I have worse than Al Capone, okay? And he's about as bad as you get, right? He's a mean guy. This was never in my plan, being indicted for it. I got indicted. I had a period I was being indicted so fast we didn't know where the hell they were coming from. If I flew over in my beautiful plane, I flew over a blue state, the next day I'd get served with a subpoena. But you know, the good thing is probably I'm 25 points higher than I would have been. I mean, we would have won easily anyway, but we're in record stratosphere because people get it. People get it. They've weaponized the Justice Department. And they're a disgrace to the whole world. They're a disgrace. The whole world is watching, and they get it. This election is our last chance to save America. The battle begins in Iowa on January 15th, and Joe Biden's banana republic ends on November 5th, 2024. Thank you. Thank you. With your help, we're going to bring our country back from hell. Victory cannot come soon enough.